So now we're going to use the emboss function basically to produce a recess or a deboss or an emboss on a surface that is going to be curved, so it isn't flat. So let's make our shape. So we're just going to make a very basic shape. It's going to be nice. Let's do 75 by 50 rectangle. Let's extrude that one by 50. Okay, like so. So there's our sort of 75 by 50 rectangle. Now I'm going to go on the top view, spin it around. I'm just going to draw a sketch on my top view. What I want to do is just make an arc feature, so I'm just going to do 3-point arcs and go from this sort of surface really, just sort of cut a nice kind of profile. So let's just dimension this from the edge. 10 mil is fine. 10 mil again. Now I'm just using the line command. I'm just going to encapsulate this so it is just a enclosed shape, like so. Now I'm going to go solid, extrude, choose that profile, get a cut, let's just angle it round, distance through all, flip it. Okay, so we're going to use that cut function now. So we've got a nice feature we can draw and emboss on. So looking at the emboss function, you need to draw it on a plane so it can cut in. So it needs to be basically something referenced, because if you go to this sketch here, you can't physically choose that curved space. So what we can do is we can use a construct and basically offset a plane. So you could use a tangent plane, put a tangent on, but if you actually look at the tangent from the top view, it sits right on that profile, which you can sort of do. So we can come around now, we can sort of select that face on the tangent, and we can draw just obviously got the snap function on. Something like that, trim out the centre, and then now we go to emboss, select our profile, select our face, so then we can either deboss or we can emboss. So obviously emboss is where it's going to stick out, so if you look on the side, or deboss, which we're going to cut in. So if we say 5 mil, okay, so I can cut it in 5 mil with a deboss function. That's just our tangent plane. The other way we could do it is offset plane. We could now spin it round, choose our back plane, or let's just choose our back face. Spin it around again, drag that face further out, have any distance you want. Let's draw on this plane now. This time I'm going to do a bit more of a funky design. Like so, obviously I'm going to press enter on your spline, don't do what I do. Okay, we'll just enter, I'm going to offset that. Let's say I make 5 mil. 5 mil is fine, then just close the shape off. You notice obviously this part is obviously thrown off, so it'd be interesting to see what it does. So into solid tools, emboss, set the face again, and obviously now that will cut further around, or we can emboss, and it doesn't matter that the plane's so far out, it will still leave that function available as well. So that's how we'd obviously emboss long as you've got a profile plane which is flat in relation to a face, you can make any sort of curvature based system on that. You could do it with holes, you could do slots, you could do profiles and features as well. So and that's it, and that's how to use the emboss function. So stay tuned for some more how-tos within Fusion 360.